Hello. Before I show you the video that I've already done for experimenting using a balloon and putting paint on it, I want to share with you what I learned after I had finished the video just by doing a few practice sessions. I got my piece of plastic, which I love to use. They're just the paper protectors, protectors. And I've got a piece of cardboard inside just to keep them fairly straight. So I've got my water balloon and I'm going to show you the patterns that I made. Well, I call them little flowers, just by dotting paint onto the water balloon. It's going down dry. I would assume it would give a different look onto wet paint. So I just chose my colours. In this case I'll do purple and I'll see how I go. I'll tell you what I'm doing as I do it. Dot, 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 dot. Gold, dot, 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 dot. Really good, these little containers for this. And we'll do a bit of yellow in the middle. Probably put a bit too much yellow, you need a smaller dot than that, and then just straight down onto the plastic like so, making lots of lovely little, well, flowers. That's what they are. Wipe off my balloon again and start with something else. So this time I'm going to do red and pink. And I just gently squeeze them out, and I'll pop, I think I'll try a totally unusual colour, bit of turquoise in the middle, and to finish off, just a little bit of green at the edges, just a wee dot. See what sort of a difference that makes. Oh, that one went right in the middle, so we know that's going to come out differently. And straight down, and there you go. Flowers. So pretty. And of course it depends on how much paint you put on. The thickness of the paint, I have to tell you right now that my paint is actually quite thin. I'm assuming if you had a thicker paint that you would end up with probably even brighter colours. So I will eventually give this a try with a thicker paint to see what I can get. I'm going to put green on that side now, and a dot of cream in the middle. And I do it again. Oh, see, now there I didn't have it even, so I got what I call half a flower. So we'll try that again. This time I'm going to try it with purple again. Actually no, sorry, this is blue. Okay, pink, a dot of orange, and a couple of dots of dark green. See, I've already put too much pink, so it'll be interesting to see what happens when I press this down. Again, a half flower. So you have to take your time. I'm going quickly, of course, because this is just experimenting. But you have to take your time and do this carefully. So I'll do one more now, and I'll do it very slowly. So I will do a dot in the middle first. And then around the edges I will do some more dots, just little ones. Nice and slow. And some green just to give it a nice little bit of greenery. I'm hoping on the edge. A dot of yellow in the centre of that, just to round it off. And let's see what this one does. It still looks lopsided to me. You can move your paint around on your balloon if you wish, backwards and forwards until you think you've got it looking how you want it to look, and then straight down. Again, I've got a half one, so I'm not quite sure why I ended up with the halves after I got the main colours, but this gives you an idea of what you can do. You can practice, you can do lots of things. Actually, I will do just one more. I want to try one and show you with a bit more paint, just slightly bigger than what we've seen so far, with the main circle paint rather than dot. So, well, it will be dots, sorry, but edged dots that are actually bigger. And yellow, I'm trying to do it as evenly as possible so I don't end up with another half flower. Okay, and down it goes. Yes, that's the bigger look of it. Of course, it doesn't have the real flower look to it, but you can always make that happen just by using a stick to bring in the edges and the colour and actually make your flower look like it's got petals, like so. Just by drawing your own picture into it, and that's sort of the idea I'm trying to show you. Right, I'll bring this up and show you a bit closer to the light. It's a horrible day outside. It hasn't rained, but it's grey and miserable, so I have got my light on. I'm hoping that you can still see that even in the light. As you can see, you can do pretty much anything with that, and that's on dry paint. I'm going to on dry paint, and that's on dry plastic. I'm assuming if I put it on canvas and had a base paint underneath, I would get a different result again, possibly more of the flower pattern rather than half flowers, as I call them. But I rather like the idea of half flowers if you're going to put them all together like in a bouquet of flowers, because you can just then have the flowers overlapping each other. So that's my little experiment for today to show you, and I will now show you my video, which I will tell you again I did before I did this experiment.